Hey everybody, so it's just me today. So this is actually quite hard for me to say, but Andrew, he's in jail. He sent a few emails carelessly, and the GDPR police actually came and wanted to make an example of him. He's got 20 to life.
Pete!
Oh my god! Andrew!
I escaped.
Did you break out? Oh my god, are you okay? Come here, buddy. Oh. Okay, so GDPR is coming, and small business email marketers are losing their
But do not fear, guys. The email marketing apocalypse is not upon us. You just have to be a little bit smarter and put a few things in place, like a great prison break strategy.
And a great haircut.
Rocking this look.
Here's a short explanation of what you need to know so you don't end up like Andrew.
Do I not look like I'm from the 80s? I don't know. I don't remember the 80s. I wasn't born in the 80s.
What is GDPR?
General Data Protection Regulations are the new EU laws that will affect anybody trading in the EU or anybody trading with countries in the EU too. These laws were passed pre-Brexit and are currently in place in the UK.
Although the GDPR regulations are actually in place right now, they're not actually enforceable until the 25th of May 2018.
They tighten up the rules regarding how we collect and how we store data, including email addresses. So there are higher considerations to be had for our email marketing, including
stricter regulations for getting consent.
Whoa. My hair just changed constantly throughout this whole video. We now need to be super specific when getting opt-ins, what we are actually doing with that data. So if you're offering some form of download or lead magnet, you need to be super clear that you're also going to be following up with people and get them consenting to that too.
If you're collecting emails through the purchasing process, for example on a e-commerce checkout page, you must have an unticked checkbox that gives you permission to follow up.
No more of this, you must not untick this tick box to opt into our opt-out process for marketing communications.
Basically, we can no longer be vague. Permission has to be explicit. New requirements for record keeping.
We also need to keep records of how people actually opted into our lists too. This information should be available within your email service provider. We personally use ConvertKit and we can get access to that information on their dashboard, but double check with yours to find out exactly where this information is.
It's also a good idea to keep screenshots of web pages where you've had opt-in forms in the past, as the burden of proof lies with us, the business owners. What about current data?
This is the scariest part because
Yikes!
Because GDPR laws say that all previous data collected has to have been collected using the new rules.
So expect some re-engagement campaigns from people trying to get their opt-ins reconfirmed.
How much proof you need of that original opt-in is kind of questionable. So it kind of depends on how much you want to risk doing this or not doing this. But if you do have a huge list, then this is going to be really important because fines are hefty.
Is this actually enforceable?
Fines of up to 4% of annual turnover is the risk you run for not being compliant.
What?
But authorities will be reliant on customers reporting non-compliance. So it is more likely that there is going to be a bigger focus on the more serious violations.
We're not really that worried because we know that we've grown our list organically and we've never got in trouble for spamming.
We're such good boys.
We're such good boys.
Other than when we go to jail, break out. But if you have bought or data scraped any emails unethically, then that is now going to come back to bite you. And in that case, we would definitely be getting re-opt-ins sharpish.
Is this the end of email marketing? No, it is not. If anything, we welcome the sight of cleaner inboxes and a more engaged list.
We think what this has done is got people and us thinking more about the data that we are collecting and how permission is granted, which is only good for better relationships with our list and better relationships with our customers.
Final thoughts.
We just wanted to give you an outline there as we approach the May 25th, 2018 deadlines, but by no means are we experts in EU law. I mean, do we look like experts? I don't think so, not with this hair. So we would recommend consulting some legal help if you are a little bit worried whether you are compliant or not. But as we approach the deadline and beyond, I think things are going to become a lot more clearer.
The key here really is to just get into some good habits ASAP. And that way you'll be fine and not fined.
Or arrested. Okay guys, so this was a little bit of a different tone to our videos than usual. But it's an important message that we really wanted to get across because we're seeing a lot of scaremongering going on when it comes to GDPR and email marketing. So we just wanted to put your mind at rest. You're not going to be arrested. Email marketing is here to stay. We just need to change a few little things here and there so we are still compliant.
That's right, email marketing is certainly not dead. In fact, we think it is the bomb. And we think it should be your number one driver of sales. And if it isn't, then you need to check out Email, our email marketing course over on Atomic. Going to show you how you can absolutely nail your email marketing in a non-douchey kind of way, okay? None of this aggressive, salesy, slimy, sleazy stuff going on. We want to show you how to grow your list and get sales in a nice, polite British way.
Yes.
We'll put that link in the description so you can go check out Nailed. Boom.
I have been Andrew.
I've been Pete.
We will see you next week unless the authorities catch up with me. In that case, you're just going to have to do it by yourself. Prison food's good though.
Is it?
Lasagna, amazing. My forehead isn't used to being this warm with hair on it.